This might be the last time you hear the truth this clearly. Not because it's hidden, but because most people are too distracted to face it. In the next 10 minutes, something inside you is going to shift. And once it does, you won't be able to go back to the version of yourself you were just a moment ago. Because right now, you think you're in control of your life. But you're not. Your habits control you. Your fears control you. Other people's opinions control you. And the worst part? You've learned to live with it. Machiavelli understood something dangerous. Most men don't lose their lives all at once. They lose it slowly. Decision by decision. Distraction by distraction. Excuse by excuse. Until one day, they wake up and realize they built a life they never truly chose. Look at yourself honestly. How many times did you delay something important? How many times did you choose comfort over growth? How many times did you stay silent when you should have taken control? This is not motivation. This is confrontation. Because nothing changes until you see the truth clearly. You are not stuck. You are choosing what feels safe. You are choosing what feels easy. You are choosing to remain exactly where you are. And every day you do that, you lose something you will never get back. Time. And Machiavelli knew. Time is the only currency that cannot be recovered once spent. So this is the moment. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Because if you walk away from this video without changing something, then you didn't just waste 10 minutes. You wasted another chance to take control of your life. And chances don't come back forever. Fear is the cage you built yourself. You think the problem is discipline. It's not. You think the problem is motivation. It's not. The real problem is fear. Not the obvious kind. Not fear of danger, but the quiet fear that controls your decisions every day. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of not being good enough. And because of that fear, you hesitate. You delay. You overthink. You stay exactly where you are. Machiavelli understood this weakness. He knew that most men are not controlled by force. They are controlled by fear. Not fear from others. Fear from within. Because once fear controls your mind, you don't need anyone to stop you. You stop yourself before you even try. Think about it. How many times did you have an idea but didn't act on it? How many times did you want to speak but stayed silent? How many times did you know what to do but didn't do it? That wasn't logic. That wasn't timing. That was fear. And here is the brutal truth. Fear doesn't disappear. It waits. It sits in the background until the moment you try to grow. Then it shows up. Stronger, louder, more convincing. Telling you, not now. You're not ready. What if you fail? And most people listen. Machiavelli would call that submission. Because the moment you obey fear, you lose control of your life. So how do you break it? Not by thinking. Not by waiting to feel ready. You break fear by moving through it. Action is the only weapon. You feel fear, and you act anyway. You doubt yourself, and you move anyway. You are uncomfortable, and you continue anyway. Because something powerful happens when you do that. Fear loses authority. It stops being a command and becomes just a feeling. Machiavelli believed that courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to act despite it. And once you understand that, everything changes. You stop waiting to feel confident. You stop needing certainty. You stop asking for permission. You move, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's unclear, even when you're not ready. And that's the moment you take your power back. It's not failure that destroys you. It's comfort. Most people think failure is the enemy. It's not. Failure teaches. Failure sharpens. Failure forces you to grow. The real enemy is comfort. Because comfort feels safe, feels easy, feels right. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Machiavelli understood this clearly. Men do not fall because they fail. They fall because they become comfortable. Comfort makes you slow. Comfort makes you lazy. Comfort makes you accept less than you're capable of. And the worst part? You don't even notice it happening. It's subtle. You skip one opportunity. You delay one decision. You choose ease one more time. And slowly, That becomes your lifestyle. A life with no pressure, no risk, no growth. And without growth, you decay. Machiavelli believed that power requires constant movement. Because the moment you stop pushing forward, you start falling behind. There is no neutral. You are either building strength or losing it. Think about your daily choices. Are they challenging you, or are they protecting you? Because every time you choose comfort, you are training yourself to avoid difficulty. And that becomes your identity. A person who avoids hard things will never achieve powerful things. And here's the trap. Comfort gives you the illusion of peace. But it's not peace. It's stagnation. You're not calm. You're just not growing. Machiavelli would call this the slow death. Not physical, but mental. Ambition fades. Energy drops. Discipline disappears. Until you become someone who accepts a life far below your potential. And that is the real failure. Not trying and failing, but never trying at all. So what's the solution? You must become uncomfortable on purpose. Choose difficulty. Choose pressure. Choose growth. Every day, not because it feels good, but because it makes you stronger. Because the truth is simple. The life you want exists on the other side of discomfort. And most people will never reach it. Not because they can't, but because they won't leave what feels easy. The version of you that you're afraid to become. There is a version of you you keep avoiding. Not because you can't become it, but because you know it requires everything. Discipline you don't want to commit to. Decisions you don't want to make. Sacrifices you keep delaying. So you do something dangerous. You stay almost ready. Almost focused. Almost consistent. Almost serious. And almost is where dreams go to die. Machiavelli understood this weakness. Most men don't fail because they aim too high. They fail because they never fully commit. They stay in between. Between comfort and growth. Between action and excuses. Between who they are and who they could be. And in that space, nothing happens. Years pass, and they are still the same. Same habits. Same mindset. Same life. But here's the truth you've been avoiding. The life you want requires a version of you you're currently afraid to become. A version that wakes up early, even when it hurts. A version that works, even when it's boring. A version that stays disciplined, even when no one is watching. A version that doesn't negotiate with excuses. And that's the part that scares you. Not failure, responsibility. Because once you admit what you're capable of, you lose the right to stay average. Machiavelli would say, the moment you see your potential clearly, you are obligated to pursue it. Or live with the weight of knowing you chose less. So this is your final confrontation. Not with the world, with yourself. Are you going to stay the same? Or are you finally going to step into that version you've been running from? Because that version is not waiting forever. Every day you delay, you move further away from it. Until one day, it's no longer an option, only a regret. So choose carefully, because this choice will shape your entire life. This is the moment you either change or stay the same. At this point, you already know. You know what you've been avoiding. You know what you need to do. You know where you've been weak. So this is no longer about knowledge. It's about decision. Machiavelli believed that a man is defined not by what he knows, but by what he does when the moment demands action. And this is your moment. Right here, right now. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Because after everything you've heard, you have only two paths. You either close this video and go back to your old habits. Same thinking, same excuses, same life. Or you make a decision, a real one, not emotional, not temporary, permanent. A decision that says, I'm done being controlled by comfort. I'm done delaying my own life. I'm done living below my potential. Because understand this, no one is coming to save you. No perfect moment is coming. No sudden motivation will change everything. It's you. Only you. And the choices you make, starting now. Machiavelli knew that power is taken, not given. And the moment you take control of your actions, you take control of your life. So start small, But start immediately. Do the thing you've been avoiding. Take the step you've been delaying. Make the decision you've been escaping. Right after this video ends. Not later. Because every second you wait, you're choosing the old version of yourself. And every second you act, you're building a new one. Stronger, sharper, more disciplined. This is how transformation happens. Not in one big moment, but in one decision, followed by another, and another, and another. Until one day, you look back and realize you became someone you once thought was impossible. So don't clap. Don't just feel motivated. Don't just agree. Act, because motivation fades. But action changes everything.